Welcome to the channel. I'm the Oracle Nurse. I can be reached, all my information and donation information, all that's in the description box. If you haven't already, please subscribe to the channel. Please like the videos. Your, interacting with the videos helps the channel grow. Please like the videos at the very minimum, okay? And subscribe, okay? But you can like the videos and just keep going, okay? You can leave a smiley face in the comment if you like, or a heart. That's fine to interact with the video, guys. It's so important to us creators here on YouTube for you to interact with our videos, okay? Especially if you want to continue to come back and see the content again, right? So make sure you're interacting, okay? This is part 2 for Pisces. Okay, Pisces, I had a phone call that came through on the first time I went around, but thank you, God. Thank you, God, first and foremost. For Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising signs, Venus signs, all placements. Strength. Pisces, you're coming off very strong. Okay, a big boss. It's like, and then I saw the moon with the star in the back before I started shuffling here. And it was just like, that was one of your best, you're like a hidden star, okay? You're a star in the making, Pisces. What about this? What else? The strength. Too many cards. I'm a do between, two decks or whatever I feel I need to do. King of Wands, very powerful, okay? Very fiery, very confident. King of Wands energy, Pisces, you're showing up strong. That's fire on top of fire. Somebody could be, you could have a Leo in your energy right now, or you could have Leo placement in your chart. Okay, you could be a Pisces sun and a Leo moon, or you could be watching this and be a Leo sun and a Pisces moon, or you have Leo somewhere in your chart, or Pisces somewhere in your chart, and that's why you're watching this. Okay, but Pisces, you're coming up as very strong. Okay, very in control. Okay, very authoritative, a leader. Nine of Swords, but what's wrong, Pisces? What's the matter? I don't feel like there's any wavering. What's the Nine? Why is the Nine of Swords here for Pisces? Why is the Nine of the Swords here for Pisces? I keep hearing anxiety. I'm hearing that song, Anxiety. So Pisces, are you having some sort of anxiety? Well, what God, look, 90, yeah. $99 could be significant. Pisces, you're having some sort of major expansion. Nine of Swords to the Nine of Cups. This is like the calm before the storm. Why did I say that? The calm before the storm. But I felt like it was a good storm. So like the Tower could be significant. Look, the Death. So this is like, Pisces, this is like, why do they want to cut grass right now? Y'all, when I tell you it's interruption after interruption. Y'all forgive me, okay? And my background, because I cannot control them cutting the grass right now. Okay. I wish I can't control that. All right, Nine of Swords. So it's like some sort of anxiety about you setting yourself free, being the biggest and brightest version of yourself. Okay, you can have a overly Pisces, you could just be in your head. Okay, you could be overwhelmed with emotion at this time. Okay, because you're being put back in the spotlight after a long time of being underpaid, undervalued. Okay, people in situations not seeing your self-worth, putting in a lot of hard work. Okay, you're now realizing that nothing you did was in vain. Pisces, with the Hierophant to the Knight of Wands. Yeah, God is present. God is in the building. Okay, the big God is in the building. You're showing strength in some sort of corporate environment, some sort of if it's not a corporate environment, some sort of I heard structured facility. I don't know what that means. But you're reigning supreme in an environment. And not only do you got the King of Wands, you got the Knight of Wands. You got the support of your ancestors. I heard you got the fire in your soul. Fire in your soul. So you're like, Spirit wants you to feel it. Wants you to embrace it. Okay, I heard march to the beat of your own drum, be your own cheerleader. Okay, Pisces, I think a part of you is feeling like when you hit this point, okay, with the justice, yeah, justice is being caught on a situation that left you out in the cold, left you in the dark. This is what I'm saying, Pisces. I feel like a part of you is mourning the fact that the people who you wanted to be with you at this point in your life, they aren't there, they aren't around. Although they're trying to make themselves known in some way, they're trying to reveal themselves in some way. Some of you could have like getting you could be getting like random gifts from people, or just random some of y'all could be getting like a random pop-up, okay, or people who know people come calling and check on you, okay, to try to keep up with what you're doing, okay. There's gonna be somebody who you're going to have to withdraw from a bit in order to get the results that you want from a third party. So this third party could be in the like a person who's communicating with between you and another person, Pisces, and this other person is avoiding you, okay. But I see you being very intuitive and very psychic, Pisces, and picking up on this, so you're starting to shut down the person who's carrying back the bones, okay, the person who's carrying the communication back. You're shutting them down because you want the source to come talk to you. Okay, Pisces, you're really in a boss status right now. You're like, you got something to say, you need to come say it to me. Don't, and it's not like you got an issue with them. It's just like, even if it's loving words, or a misunderstanding, or whatever it is. If somebody wants, if Pisces, I just feel like you're shutting down the middleman. Okay, you're shutting down the middleman. But I feel like you were just going through this phase, Pisces, where you're winning, right? You're winning. Okay, baby, let's not even glaze over the fact that you're winning. Who is that in the bottom? Hi, Jump Glitch. Rana, let me pick cards. Claudia, hey, how you doing? Y'all make sure you hit the like button. If y'all haven't already, subscribe, interact with the channel. But Pisces, I feel like there's some justice that is being restored to you after a time of like, people could have like talked bad about you, tried to pick your path for you, beat you down for going a certain direction, say you were crazy or out of your mind for letting situations, not following through on certain situations that they felt like you should have. Just a lot of judgment, a lot of pointing of the fingers, and now judgment is being called. Okay, Pisces, you're standing in the spotlight. Page of Cups. Yeah, Pisces, your soul is so full of joy and excitement and contentment. Spirit is like, if you just, once you, in the initial anxiety of it all, y'all, look at this, 10 of Pentacles. The initial nervousness of this win, right? Spirit said let it happen because it's a part of the process. It's going to develop you, but don't stand it too long, but it's going to help develop you. What you're doing is going to make you feel so fulfilled with the Page of Cups. Your soul, at a soul level, you're going to feel fulfilled. This is like you thanking the divine, praising the divine. You're very happy. The divine is gifting you everything you asked for. Your manifestations are coming true with the 10 of coins, 10 of Pentacles. You're about to have money on top of money. Okay, you got this emperor status right here, Pisces. You can have a significant male figure in your life that is building generational wealth. Okay, that is playing chess, not checkers. Okay, who's a force to be reckoned with, who will her get rich or die trying. Okay, quote unquote by 50 Cent. This person, whoever this is, they have learned how to balance their temptations, their desires. If they had any lustful thoughts, desires, or they were in the midst of sabotaging a relationship with you, but take it as it resonates. But it's an emperor energy. Okay, this could be your father, grandfather, brother, husband, boyfriend. Somebody is realizing that they have to gain control of their emotions in order for this 10 of Pentacles to manifest fully the way they envision it. Okay, somebody wants to do nothing but satisfy you and please you, Pisces. Okay, somebody wants to build a closer connection with you. Okay, some of you could have a father who maybe, or a brother, somebody, a masculine energy, who could have struggled with drug abuse, okay, or some sort of addiction, okay, lustful addictions, okay. They could have been in a club or doing stuff, you know, outside in the world, and now they're coming back around because they see that you're more important. This is like, maybe they weren't a good father when you were a child, but they tried their, you know, they're trying their best as, you know, as you develop into an adult. Okay. And this person could be here or past, but that's the energy that's coming forth. It's like, what I wasn't able to do for you here in the present, I'm doing it for you in the afterlife. Okay. I'm putting people in place to make sure you're taken care of. You better believe it. Page of Pentacles. You better believe it. You better believe it, Pisces. Somebody about to set you up in the best way possible. You're getting paid your worth, your value. You're getting the knowledge to build on a foundation of money. Okay, this is what I heard. I don't know where that's coming from. You're going to learn. You're going to start pulling in different revenue streams. Okay, if you work for a company, you're going to be the one that's bringing in the money. Okay, in your own way. Okay, I heard you're bringing in it. You're bringing the money in droves. Okay. 3 of Wands. Why is the 3 of Wands here? Yeah, the money, you come bringing the money in. But why is the 3 of Wands here? You're going to be expanding. Okay. You're going to be a critical part in an expansion. High Priestess. Somebody's going to really see your value and how important you are. 2 of Wands, yeah. Somebody's going to see how you made moves into place. Ace of Pentacles. Ace of Pentacles, Ace of Cups. You're bringing emotional fulfillment. Ace of Pentacles. Okay, Pisces, there's something about with the 10 of Wands here. Yeah, you're helping people eliminate so many burdens. It's with you being around, right? With you being in a situation, showing your face, being put in the spotlight you deserve to be in, Pisces. You are showing people that they are in the right spot in their life. Right? How ironic. Like, I am just here doing my job, or I am just here showing up just to be here, and by me being in the room, I make it look better. I'm shifting the energy. So it's something about you realizing your worth. Yeah, the Magician. Pisces, you're a manifest. You're a powerful manifest. You're a powerful magician. You have some sort of like enchantment. Okay, it's like you can enchant. You have an enchanting energy about you in a good way. In a good way. You're very enchanting. All right, 5 of Cups. Why is the 5 of Cups here for Pisces? Why is the 5 of Cups here? Because you winning. Queen of Swords. So, boy, who is this Queen of Swords? Who is this? Who is this? Bitter Betty. Who is the Queen of Swords? Ace of Wands. Somebody who wants to come in and make you some sort of offer instead of olive branch. Ace of Wands. Somebody wants to come in and ooh, the Ace of Wands to the Ace of Swords. Somebody who wants to come in and get some clarity, gain some clarity with you. Okay, who want to be back on the winning team with you, Pisces. Ace of Wands to Ace of Swords here. What do they have to say to Pisces? What are they doing? But it's immature. Of course. Of course. It's immature. It's very immature. Look, Eight of Swords. Somebody wants to come in and play mind games with you, Pisces. They want to pretend to be your friend. They want to swindle their way back. But you're too smart. They haven't caught up with that yet. Look, Page of Swords here again. Double confirmation. Yeah, because you're winning. 6 of Wands, Pisces, because you're winning. What fell out? 5 of Pentacles right here. They losing. You're winning. They hurt. Somebody doesn't know how to approach you. Somebody knows in order to get to somebody else, they have to go through you. Or somebody knows that you have people on your side that are defending you, protecting you, your ancestors, or just you have a small circle of friends who support you, and somebody feels as if they feel left out. Okay, somebody feel like they missed the mark. You're winning right now. It's like everything you talked about is coming true. Somebody didn't believe in you. Somebody tried to discredit you. Pisces, you're winning. It doesn't even really matter. Look, that came out in the first one, the 8 of Wands, because you're moving quick. You're moving quick. 3 of Pentacles, you're building a team quickly with the Three of Pentacles, or your ancestors are helping you build and create something very fast and rapid movement. Somebody wants to hurry up and get you to the top because you got so much more work to do. Okay, you got a fresh new start. You're building something. Six of Cups, you got a lot of good people around you. Okay, you got a clean start, new friendships, or good, solid, honest people that are around you right now, Pisces, who respect you and see your value. Okay, you're going to be the person who got a lot of people out of the darkness, is what I heard. Okay, you're going to make other people around you rich and successful as well. Page of Wands, yeah, people are going to respect you. You got a lot of what they can hear this. You got some people around you who gonna speak up for you when you ain't in the room, Pisces. People who ain't gonna talk about you behind your back. Okay, people who try to discredit you for your hard work. People, you're gonna have people who step to them and correct them. Okay, not like you need it though, but it's always nice to have. But you're building a dream team and you're moving really quick. Pisces, I feel like you just, look, Five of Pentacles again. It's like no more struggling. Five of Pentacles came out in reverse. No more struggling for you, Pisces. No more struggling, no more hard nights, no more difficult days, no more stressing. Okay, finances is going to be on point. You understand me? But you got a lot of people around you who are struggling. They're struggling to make ends meet. They want to try to come in and eat off your plate. Okay, somebody, it's like you got people around you. When they get their money, they're gone. But as soon as they find out you got money, Pisces, they want to all flock to you. Okay, they want to be your friend. They want to offer cups of love. Okay, they want to be in your presence. They want to pick your brain. They want to talk to you. Somebody's extremely intimidated by you. Okay, that's why they constantly compare themselves to you. Page of Cups. What's going on? Why the Page of Cups here for Pisces? Ten of Swords in the reverse. Pisces, I feel like you picked yourself up off the ground. A lot of you could have been at a very low point in your life in the past, and you picked yourself up. You dust yourself off and you turn yourself around. Okay? Somebody wanted to put like an end to your happiness. Okay? Like you're coming out of a major cycle of feeling hurt, where people could have tried to emotionally manipulate you, paint you out to be, for some of you, they could have painted you out to like overly use substances, or they could have said you were too emotionally unstable, or they could have said that you were just like your daddy, you're just like your mama, you're no good, you're this, you're that. It's like people could have always told you this, okay? They could have always tried to like downplay your parent, or try to say you have a bad trait like your parent, Pisces, or people never gave you the benefit, people never gave you a chance due to a parent, or they always, because your parent had, a bad attitude or bad habits, they always would just think that you would follow in behind your parents' footsteps as well. Okay, so people didn't believe in you. They didn't believe in you, Pisces. They thought that you was going to be a failure like your mama. They thought that you was going to be a failure like your daddy. I'm not saying your mama and your daddy is a failure, but these is what these people used to think about you, Pisces. Okay? These people thought that your parent, for some of you, these people thought that, you were going to do the same thing. If your parents was bad, they thought you was going to be a bad parent. And that was their own projections on you. You proved them all wrong. You got some people around that won't even come around you and see your life that you've built, Pisces, because they just don't want to believe it. Because they're comfortable with the narrative that they've painted of you in their brain. So if they came in front of you and they saw a different version of what they had in their brain, it would completely destroy their confidence or their ego. It would take their ego down, or it would just make them feel like, oh, it's no more poor Pisces. Then where do I stand in Pisces life? Because somebody wants to feel important to you. Okay, you got a lot of people around you that want to feel important to you. You got some people around you that only want to talk by being the holidays. They only want to come check on you during the holidays. I was reading the comments. They only want to come check on you right now. It's what, October, November, December in North America? All right, you might got a lot of family members that's coming around. All right, the Tower, but the Tower came out in the reverse. So you prevented some sort of generational, I heard a generational cycle. You broke a generational cycle, a curse. You prevented something bad from happening. Clarify the Tower in the reverse, please. The Lovers. Somebody wanted a relationship to be torn apart. Okay? You got the Tower in the reverse. Somebody didn't want you to be in love. Some of y'all are married. Somebody didn't want y'all to get married. Okay, they always talked about your marriage behind your back. They always tried to put bugs in your spouse's ear or put bugs in your ear. Or this was just a relationship. Okay, or this could have happened in relationships in your past, Pisces, with people you were with. Hence why you single now. Because people, for some of y'all, why y'all single now, because they have people in their ear. Or people wanted to be in your business, okay? These could have been people who were stalking, sending evil eye. Somebody wanted a connection to fall apart. But your intuition with this High Priestess card, your intuition saved it. You stop being an enemy to your partner. You stop being an enemy to yourself. The Lovers could just be you in love with yourself. Okay, the connection you have within yourself. And you stop being your own worst enemy, right? Or if this is your partner, you stop being their enemy. You start being their partner. And that right there, when I say that you pulled a fast one on everybody, because a lot of people thought they had you down to a science, Pisces. A lot of people thought that they could emotionally manipulate you and get you to turn on your own ideas or your own, turn on your own people, okay? And it was also they could just sit back and, point the finger at you. Why is the Lovers here? For Pisces, why is the Lovers energy for Pisces? The Ten of Cups in the reverse. What did I tell you? They wanted to turn your cups upside down. They wanted this, but it's upright. That it's upright. And that's why they upset. Look, the Chariot is up. You have fast movement, Pisces. This is like you getting everything that you want. Yeah, with the Wheel. They wanted to stop your forward progression. They wanted to slow that Chariot down. That Chariot is going full fledged. And it's like, I'm just seeing a Chariot drag whatever's in his way getting ran over. Okay, because that's how fast that Chariot is moving. Whoever is in that Chariot's way getting ran over, you're winning. You're winning. And a lot of people right now are not winning. They're losing. They're on the losing end of things, Pisces. But you're so humble. And you could really care less. It's just the reality of it, right? And because you're so empathetic, you're like, wow, I just want everybody to win. And they can't. And they can't. Pisces, be mindful of people who try to come in and like rearrange your life again, want to take control and try to rearrange things for you, or insert themselves or give themselves a placeholder so they can keep coming back and forth in and out your door. Stop letting people let you good. I'm from the South. Stop letting people let you good out. Okay, y'all might have to translate that because I'm Southern. Stop letting people let your good air out. Okay, my grandma used to say, stop letting people let your good air out. All right. Don't let people let your good air out. Keep my good air in the house. Okay? Stop letting my good air out. And what I mean by that metaphorically is like, stop letting people quit giving people a reason to come in and out your life. Okay? Don't let people manipulate you. Oh, I just bought you for instance, I just bought you a pack of gum. Well, I'll be back over there. I'll be over here tomorrow to come get a piece. No. Because I never even asked you to buy me the gum. You get what I'm saying? Oh, you want to use my lawnmower? Oh, yeah, but I'll be back to come get it. No. Quit letting my good air out. Coming in and out. You either in or you out. You either with me or you against me. What Gucci say? You either with me or against me, or you're in my way. All right? That's a Southern rapper from the South of America. Okay? Because I don't know where some of y'all from. I love you all, though. Thank you for being here. More energy for Pisces. I'm about to switch it up. King of Cups. Somebody's sitting up. Look at you, Pisces. Look at you. Look at you. I heard, look at you, look at us. All my hitters is riches. Hey, all my hitters is riches. That's my 2 chains. I heard, live it up, baby. Live it up. Why is the King of Cups here? Okay, we got the Hermit. Virgo energy. But this is like the Hermit energy. Deep contemplation, deep meditation, introspection. You're finding the God within you, Pisces. You found the God within you. You and twin, you and spirit is locked in. You got the Hierophant twice, baby. Spirit, God, ancestors, whatever. The angels, they have shown themselves to you twice. They are showing themselves to you. This, for some of y'all, this is like a path outside of Two of Swords. This could be a decision to go down 2 different paths. Okay. Go 2 different ways. What's the Hierophant? 2 Hierophants. Why are those 2 Hierophants in here? Why are they here? Anything in here? Tell me why them 2 Hierophants here. 3 of Swords in the reverse. Pisces, you can't go no wrong. You can't make the wrong. You can't go nowhere. You can go somewhere. I mean, you can't make the wrong decision. I heard you can't go nowhere. What? Hold on. Why? Why is the 3 of Swords here? 9 of Pentacles in the reverse. Somebody around you is feeling the presence of God. Ooh, wait, this could be a Scorpio. They got slow movement. When I say it's a lot of people around you who's slowing down, that ain't got a lot going on. Okay, somebody's seeing that you got multiple opportunities. Somebody's seeing that you are highly ranked in the spiritual realm. Somebody's saying that you have a calling on your life. You have an anointing on your life. Opportunities are endless for you. Whichever way you decide to go, you're going to be successful. Somebody is, world is crumbled. Okay? 3 of Swords in reverse. Somebody feels like a deep, deep hurt. Okay? Where they're trying to get themselves out of some sort of hurt space. With the 9 of Pentacles in the reverse, they have no peace right now. This could be a Scorpio. Somebody has no peace in their heart. Somebody knows that they wronged you. Give me some more energy. I'm gonna go ahead and see these. What's going on over here? Why? Courthouse. And it came out in the reverse. Somebody feels like I heard spirit being too hard on me. Somebody feels like God is being hard on them. Situations is coming down on them. What else is going on with this person? Oh, nothing. Okay. One more time. One more time. That's it. Nothing. Let's go to another deck. We'll waste no time around here. Okay. I heard round here, yeah, round here. We rolling clean on them things round here. So somebody could have like a nice car. Round here, round here. Where is it? Oh, yeah. Okay. I just noticed something was missing, but I will figure out where it is later, y'all. Why is this up? Why is this that? I heard I don't need no frauds. I don't need no frauds. Somebody's a fraud. I picked that up in the other reading. I always say it right. But somebody's being like fraudulent. Pisces, energy for Pisces. Thank you so much, Spirit. Give me energy for Pisces, please. Hello, hello, hello. Fabio, how are you? Thank you for being here. Crown chakra. It's some sort of information that you're getting, some sort of download you're getting, Pisces. You're getting a download. You're about to get a download, a major download. Okay, something is going on around your crown chakra. Some of you could be experiencing like headaches or ascension symptoms, partnership and alliances. So Pisces, I feel like you are, somebody is like, well, it's part, ooh, authority, a boss, a boss, a boss, a boss, a boss. Pisces, yeah, you're not letting people play with you anymore. Okay, when it comes to how you view yourself, how you think about yourself, you're in more control of like your life and again who you allow to come into your life. And then partnerships and alliances, you are partnering with somebody with the divine is what I heard. And divine is not playing, is not going to play about you. Balance, yeah. The divine is going, it's like right now you're being restored, some sort of your balance is being restored, your peace is being restored after a time of maybe not being able to make ends meet, or for a lifetime. For some of you, this could have been like a lifetime of ups and downs and struggles, not knowing how you're going to pay your bills. Some of you, you know, barely making ends meet. Now things are stepping in and there's some sort of balance that's being restored. Okay, some sort of authority figure is here. Why is this authority figure here for Pisces? Rest and reconsider. Somebody's taking charge of a situation for you. Yeah, to bring the light to a situation on your behalf. More judgment energy. Okay. Yeah, Pisces, somebody sees that you're the light. Somebody sees that you're important. Solar plexus. Okay, Pisces, you could be dieting, fasting, okay, or doing a lot of sit-ups or ab workouts at this time. Okay, maybe you are getting a treadmill or you're doing something to activate that solar plexus or work it. Yeah, and you're finding balance. Spirit say you need to get back in. And if you haven't, Spirit say you need to go ahead and reactivate your solar plexus chakra, okay, to get that balance back restored. The magician is here with this balance. That's the magician. Oh, that's a lot of magician energy right there. Okay, Ace of Cups. This is an overflow of love. So you're manifesting love right now, Pisces. You could definitely be manifesting love in your life. Okay. And this is probably come after a time of heartbreak and betrayal. Okay. From friends and family members or lovers. Yeah, win or lose. I feel like you're taking up for yourself finally. You're not, again, you're just not allowing anybody to come in and out your door. You're not allowing people to hurt you. I'm also just picking up on the energy, like if you have a court case, the court case is going to go in your favor. Going into November, for a lot of you, you're going to get some sort of judgment. And that's going to go in your favor. Yeah, look, trust. Spirit is saying trust. You fully trusting in the divine and watch what's happening in the food card. So it's like you took a big leap of faith. Okay, and you were like, win or lose. No matter what, I'm all in. And I feel like, Pisces, this is going to pay off for you. Okay, you could be starting a business or taking off on an adventure. Okay, or just packing up your bags and moving. Third eye chakra, yeah, you saw this. Your third eye revealed it to you in the vision. Could have been in your dreams. Okay. Or your intuition just told you that it was time for you to take a leap of faith on something. Yeah, spiritual union. Some sort of connection that brought you and another person together that's going to bring y'all closer. Okay, I heard about Bonnie and Clyde. Okay. I heard Thelma and Louise. I don't know why I heard that. All right, your intuition is telling you that this is a divine connection. And you need to keep people out of your cup. Okay, out of this cup. It's between you and this person, nobody else's. Keep everybody else out of it. You are sacred beings. You and this person have a telepathic connection. Okay? Okay, number 3, heartache and loss. Why is heartache and loss here? There could be a lot of people who are feeling heartbroken, okay, or a sense of loss because you came to find yourself, Pisces. Again, they feel like they don't know how to reach you. They don't know how to get in contact with you. They don't know how to approach you. They could be sending third parties in to talk on their behalf. Sacrifice. Yeah, you had to cut some people off, and it hurt them. It hurt them, and you did a lot, and it was for the for the power. You had to get the respect and the power that you deserve. Okay, and it took a lot of strength to do this, Pisces. You wanted to keep everybody around you. You wanted to bring your family to the top with you. You wanted to bring your friends to the top with you, but you had to leave them. Yeah, mental conflict. It was causing too much confusion. Too many blockages. What else for Pisces? Seek. Number 9. Why is that here? Patience and planning. So Spirit is saying seek inner guidance, seek inner wisdom. Okay, and start preparing for, yeah, I know you just got settled in. And Pisces like, I just got, oh my goodness, the blessing just came. It's another one. Yeah, it's another one, Pisces. So Spirit is saying, get settled in this blessing, because through this blessing, it's like through this small door, there's another door and another door. It's like you open up the box, the big box, and it's another box inside the tiny box and the tiny box. So then you end up with like 9 gifts. Okay. Challenging times, rebuild, emotional loss, movement, choices, and decisions. Yeah, so Pisces, you had to rebuild, okay, after some sort of challenging time that you was faced with, okay, due to some sort of, again, leaving people behind or emotional loss. Some of you could have lost a baby, lost a child. You have my condolences. Or you could have just lost family members, okay? I heard for some of y'all, it could have been a grandma, okay, or your granddaddy. Somebody was very important to you. You lost, and it was very challenging for you. You're just now healing. You're just now getting over the grief of losing a spouse for some of you, okay? And you had to make choices. Some of you had to minimize your life. You had to start over. You didn't have that backbone, that stability that you were used to having. So you had to figure it out on your own. Okay, I heard nobody came and checked on you. Okay, but you weren't looking for it. Trapped in fear. And for some time, it could have messed with you not having your backbone and that support system that could have crossed over or passed away or getting a divorce or whatever it is that left you open and vulnerable, right? That grief of the situation. It left you trapped in fear, okay? And this could have been happening. This could have left you trapped in fear for many years. Okay, for some of you, many months, many years. You didn't know, like, for some of you, you had so many choices and opportunities on the, in front of you that you froze in fear due to the hurt that you felt, okay? You were waiting on someone to help you, guide you with a decision because you were stuck in fear. Change your focus. You changed your focus. You got out of that. Pisces, it was like if you knew sooner that you didn't, that what you went through was all a part of God's plan for you, you probably wouldn't have been so hard on yourself, because it all ended up working out for you. It's working itself out. Yeah, Spirit say you need to, yeah, Spirit say I'm in control. Don't worry about it. I got this. Don't stress yourself out over it. Okay, that's it for that one. All right, I want to go. How you feel? Ooh, at the bottom of this deck is release, Pisces. All right, I'm going to go out and I'm going to make a part